This is my first time going live on uh, YouTube. I usually go using YouTube. I usually use StreamYard. So I'm gonna be learning as we go, okay? Hope my background is not too noisy. Thank you all for coming in. Thank you so much. Welcome guys, welcome. So I'm learning as we go, right? Live. Okay. I wanna see how I say something. Okay. 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 Yes, hi Zhang and Mitch. Good to see you. Hi, cuz I saw your message, but it's now disappeared. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. Bear with me. Okay. Ah. So what if I want to type something? What do I do? Thank you so much for coming, Zhang and Mitch. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you. I'm so beautiful, right? Thank you. Gotta give thanks to the Lord. I'm still trying to figure out how I type on here. Microphone, highlight, share. Okay. That's back camera. I just tried that. Okay. Your daughter is asleep, sweetheart. I hope she doesn't wake up anytime soon. And guess what? She's eating. She's got two coming up at the top. Too bad I can't show her on the live, sweetie. I can't show her on the live. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. You know what? I'm gonna work with what I have. I'm working with what I have. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. As you would have seen in my title, Diamond in the Rough. So I have no notes, no nothing. I didn't prepare anything. The thought just came to me and I'm thinking, why not talk to my people about this topic? Like, why not just let us sit and talk on this topic, eh? Diamond in the Rough. Yeah, let's see who else is coming in. Let's see who else is coming in. But as we are here, we will talk, right? So, a lot of times we have a lot of situations that we're going through, and one of the things that we do is question. We question the situation. Hi, Mix, Garo, Sis Rang. Hi, Sis Rang. Thank you for coming in. So we question why we're going through what we're going through. Most of the times, that's our main question. Hi, Kiki Stevie. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining us. Sang and Mitch. Friend, I will leave my phone playing you live because I take short little back in a while. Oh, no problem. Thank you so much. I know you'll be back in a while. I trust that you will be. I'm always supporting your live, and you're always telling me that you will come and support mine. So I do appreciate it. The comments are moving fast, so let me see what's going on. How are you? I'm fine, thank you. Thank you so much for asking. All right, yes, Zhang, I know you'll be back. Thanks for the love. Right, so majority of the times when we're going through our struggle, what we do is we tend to question why, why. We either ask, why me? Or why am I going through this? So you either want to know, why are you the one going through this issue? Why not someone else? Or why are you going through the issue? Period. So the bottom line is, you don't want to be going through this. But let's look at the diamond. In order for the diamond to be as refined as the outcome is, there has to be a lot of pressure that's going to be applied, right? And after all this pressure is applied, then that's when we get a diamond, right? So when we're going through these little struggles, a rough patch, a really long day, because you know the bad days are the longest, right? The sun is just not going down today. Yes, when we have an issue, a tedious day, a hectic one, that's mostly when the day seems like it's not ending. It's a never ending day. Whew. What do we do in moments like this? How do we cope? Right. So, a lot of times, what keeps us in the situation that we're in is the mind. Yeah. The mind is so powerful that we can travel from place to place, far and wide, visit many different countries and be back home in the mind. So most of the things that we go through, we really relive, for lack of a better word, we relive the existence of the pain through the thoughts that's going on in our minds. So so when you fail to move on from the current situation, when you fail to take a book, read, when you find no energy to even watch a movie, maybe that's when you need to find the energy and watch that movie. Grab your Bible, read. Because the more you dwell on the situation that you're in mentally, then the longer you're going to be in that situation. So you want to change your state of mind, right? So, how do I do that? No, it can be pretty easy. It can also be pretty hard. Hard in the sense that when our emotions are at war, it is very difficult for our brain to process the proper channel out of any situation that we're in. So, so it's easy to cry. It's easier to cry when you're sad. It's easier to cry when you're upset. It's easier to cry when you're angry as opposed to think your way through this situation. So it's highly unlikely that when you're sad, when you're angry, when you're depressed, when you're going through a bad situation. This is Zhang's daughter. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining. Thank you so much. So when you're going through a bad patch, right? It's pretty difficult for you to be processing your way out of that situation while going through the situation. But if you don't try to channel all of that pain and that hurt into something good, then you're prolonging your pain and your hurt. Now we have some uncomfortable situation that prolongs. So it's not you that is thinking about the situation repeatedly, but it's the situation that's repeating itself, right? Now what we have to remember every step of the way, we're diamonds in the rough. We're diamonds, aren't we? Well, yes, we are. We're diamonds. but we're currently in the rough. So at this particular moment, at this particular time, in this season, I'm just going through a rough patch, but I'm a diamond. So today, oh, the rent is due. I don't have the rent. It's a rough patch. I'm a diamond in the rough. It's going to come. You, you greet that day with a smile. It's not easy, but it is doable. And that's what we want. We want doable, right? All right, so something a little bit more trickier, like I just lost my mom. No. What are you gonna tell me to do, Arlene? Process my way out of this? No, let's hear what you have to say about this one. Different situations affects different people in different ways. There's no fixed way to tell someone how to channel their hurt, their pain, their anger. But what we all can attest to is that the longer we stay hurting, then the longer we're going to be hurting. So if it is even to get up, and I learned something recently. Someone said something recently, and I took it. Put your good bra on. Stand in the mirror. Have a nice firm stance. Look at yourself in the mirror. In your good bra. No, you're not going anywhere. We women know this. So you don't necessarily have to be going anywhere, but put yourself together nicely. Feel beautiful. Lift your head. I, I learned this one as well. I think it's the power. It's a power pose. So when you stand with your head tilt a little for a minute or two per day, then it makes you feel more powerful and more confident, I think. I'm always planning to try that. I haven't yet tried it. I think I'm getting another message. Let me check. Okay. Being happy takes less effort and energy. Jimmy C and friends. Indeed, Jimmy. Can I tell you? Give me a second. Let me get some of this. Can I tell you, Jimmy C? Being happy takes less effort, right? But for someone who is really struggling, like having a real issue, you want to, if I don't want to say if you can write, because a lot of us have so many potentials and we really don't know. So you want to put that pen to paper and you want to write. Right. If it is even to write exactly how you feel in the moment, put how you feel on paper. Write about what you're going through. Write about how you feel. Express yourself in one way or another. What you do not want to do is battle the hurt and the pain and let it become range. You don't want it to be gradually changing from one level to another where we have some form of explosion later in the future, right? So what you want to do is try your best to exert some of that energy into something like writing, drawing. Jimmy C and friends, I live all real issues. Hold on. Yes. Okay. Every day, if I dwell on it, I'll be swallowed by right. I live with real issues every day. If I dwell on it, I will be swallowed by it. That is true. That is so true. We all do. We all live with real issues every day, and if we all dwell on them, they're going to get the best of all of us. It's not just you alone, Jimmy C and friends. It's all of us. We're going to be consumed. But what we want to do is not to see ourselves in a state, let's put it this way, what you do not want to do is see yourself cornered, like you're backed in a corner and there is no way out. You want to release the negative energy, release the negative energy, release the negative energy that you're having, you're feeling, you're getting, and you want to put some effort in something else, like for example, like I said, drawing, right? So thank you, Jimmy C. That's a good point. What you don't want to do is spend most of your days being unhappy, because the time that we have is now. So the time that we need to make use of is now. You didn't get that. Let me say it again. The time that we have is now. And the time that we need to make use of is now. And the stuff that we need to get done, we need to get them done now. Why? Because tomorrow is promised to no man. A lot of us put off our happiness for a futuristic date. A date that might never come. And let me explain why. We fail to live in today. We do not realize that the only day that we have is today. So you wake up and the day is not called tomorrow, it's called today. Whatever you're doing, it needs to be done today. So whatever you're doing to contribute to that happiness that you're planning for, do it today. Do it in the little bits and pieces that's making up your life, because guess what? You're not gonna get another shot of today. And the plans that you're putting in place for tomorrow, that tomorrow may never come. Because issues and cares of life will always, forever have. I have been young, now I'm much older, and I can tell you that these things just repeat themselves. Issues, they don't choose that, hey, I'm gonna come today, because guess what? Arlene is planning to be happy next 2 years from now. So I have to make sure it happens today so that next 2 years from now she can be happy. No. So it's not that you're over here planning and your issues are working with you. Your issues to come, you don't even know what they are. Because that day when you're planning to be happy might just be the day when, God forbid, one of your worst experiences in life ever happens to you. We cannot put off our happiness for tomorrow. It's just not possible. I've come to learn that it is impossible. So whatever you're going through, be motivated by the term "we're diamonds in the rough." Be motivated by the term enough to make it your reality. Because the more you process, then the brighter you'll shine, the finer you're going to be looking, because you're going to come out as a real beautiful diamond. It's not easy, guys. I know that for a fact. It can't be easy going through any situation, whether it's as trivial as you lost your favorite earring and just can't find it anywhere and I'm so annoyed, or it's as serious as I really and truly lost my mom and this is just the worst. So it could be the most minute issue, it could be the most unique issue. It doesn't mean that because your issue is so unique and it's okay for you to react in a manner that would not be uplifting for your spirit. Because guess what? You're planning to be happy tomorrow when tomorrow has its own worries worked out for itself. Huh? Somebody didn't know that. Well, yes, tomorrow does. So that tomorrow that you're planning to be happy is planning its worries for you. Right? So you want to spend your quality time now doing things that will allow your life to be fruitful and quality. You want to live a quality life, right? So let it be a quality life by living your best life now, today. Live your best life today. Do the things you love today. Eat the food you love today. Buy your favorite dress. today. Buy your favorite head wrap today. Get your nails done today. Just look beautiful today. Take a picture. Go for a walk on the beach. A lot of us have beaches in our locations, but we fail to use them. Some of us are in, like, we don't even have to drive to the beach. We can walk to the beach. And we hardly ever go to the beach. Some people, I'm just saying. Yet it's such a beautiful place. It's so refreshing. When you go to the beach, you feel so free. It's one of my favorite places to be. Yet, in walking distance from the beach, I hardly ever go to the beach. Does that make any sense? So, the little things that we overlook that will make our lives so much more beautiful, so much more happy, that we're putting off to do tomorrow, we want to do them today. The cares of life that you decide to put on your shoulders when the Lord says, give me them. Give me all your problems. Give me all your issues. Cast your cares upon me, for I care it for you. Those little issues that you decide to take upon you. Mama D's vlog. Hi, how are you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The issues that we decide to take upon ourselves, hug on them. Thank you so much. Thanks guys for doing your thumbs up. I appreciate it. Thank you. The burdens that we decide to bear on our own, instead of being happy, being free, living our best life today, we're allowing these things to weigh us down. Can you please give me a jacket, host? Amadisa vlog. Sure. No, I don't know how to do this thing. Let me see if I can try. So I've been trying to, let me say this first. I've been trying to use this platform from I started this live, and it's just not working out in my favor. So I'm used to using StreamYard, right? But I'm going live directly on YouTube for the first time tonight, so I'm still learning. So let me not say yes yet, but let me look. Because I have absolutely no idea how to do so. Usually what I do is leave the live. That's on StreamYard. I leave the live and I go on YouTube itself. And I give you a jacket from there. However, I am on YouTube now. So can somebody please tell me if I can leave the live here and it will not affect you guys? Like, if I should try to come off, would I be able to do so? Because I'm thinking it's unlikely. The reason why I think it's highly unlikely is because when I was trying to post the live, I was trying to go back on YouTube after posting it, but it wouldn't allow me. It actually said abandon live. So I had to abandon the live in order to have gone on YouTube. So if anyone out there has any answers to this part of the trick, please, now is a good time to reel them in. Jimmy C, it will just close your camera till you come back. Jimmy C, I'm gonna press the X now, so you better be right. You better be right. Okay, all right, so let me do that. Are you sure that you want to stop streaming? See? Did you see? It says that I'm gonna stop streaming. It actually says cancel or end. Cancel. Okay. I don't know. Hi, madam. How are you today? It's been a long time. Thumbs up done. Hi, Onelli. Thank you so much. Yes, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. But I appreciate you stopping by today. And thank you for doing the thumbs up. Onelli Nelly. I'm going live from YouTube for the first time. So I have no idea how to give someone a jacket. Don't leave stream. Just open in your window. Oh, darling, I'm streaming from my phone. Go figure. Give me some more options. So I'm streaming from my phone. Once I try pressing on the X, then it's asking me to end or cancel. So, any other options? I welcome any ideas. Thank you. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate it. Right, so you'll have to wait to get that jacket. Alright? So the topic tonight once again is diamond in the rough. So a lot of times we're not at our best. Ah, one moment. Okay, I see. You will be fine. You can handle it. Take care always, madam. Okay, Nelly, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Yes, so we tend to have the wrong perspective, and because we do, we hurt more. So we cannot eliminate pain from being a part of our lives. We already know that. So that question is already answered. We can't eliminate pain from life. Life comes with challenges. We have to be prepared to face them and move along. We cannot be mentally prepared to relive the moments because that's only going to weigh you down. You're never going to live your fullest life. You're not going to ever be your best you. So when cares of life comes upon us, we want to do as our beloved master says. He says to cast our cares upon him, for he cares for us. We want to put it in the hands of God, right? Sure. Put it in the hands of God. Pray about it. Leave it there. Go to the beach. Take a swim. Dive. I know you probably don't know how to dive, but just dive for diving's sake. Yes. Just put your head underneath the water, stop your breath for 5 seconds, and look how beautiful the stones underneath the water is. Just look. They're so beautiful. Do something different. Simple, creative, rare. There's so much stuff that we can do to take our minds off stuff and release some of the energy that we do not want to have. And not dwell on the issues that we're currently facing. You also want to clear your mind. You want to clear your mind ever so often. Well, Arnie, how do I do that? Well, I learned this some many years ago. In order to clear your mind, because just like anything in life, even the body, every now and again we need to do a little bitters, flush out the bloodstream, do a little cleansing. A pipe may be clogged, you need to pour some boiling water in it every now and again so you get out anything that might be clogged in your pipes, your drains. You want to do the same thing for your mind. Over the years of having so many negative experiences, so many bad experiences, so many issues, you want to release, release, release. How do I release all this debris that has clogged my mind? All these negative issues that has been bothering me for years. When I was going to infant school, one day someone bullied me and I just never got over it. How do you clear the mind? Now, this is what I was taught. You want to think about that bad moment that you were faced with, that bad thing that you went through. Just think about it. Sounds like my princess is awake. Gotta go to my baby. She's teething. I ain't gonna leave her for long. Not gonna leave her for long. But before I go, I'm gonna explain this to you. So you wanna think about that bad thing that you went through. Think about it for a brief 30 seconds to a minute. You wanna put it on the forefront of your mind. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. You could even think about two really bad events that really hurts you. After thinking about it for 30 seconds to a minute, you want to stop. Think about something that you really enjoyed. Something that was so fun that you just enjoyed that moment and you never want to forget that. I'm sure we all have that one moment. Our first trip that we were sent on when we were going to school. Mine was in grade 9. Yeah, my first official school trip. Not that one I went to when I was in infant school. No, with the alligators and all of those things. No, no. The real one was when I was in grade 9. My first school trip. I never forget that, baby. Please. How are you gonna forget your first school trip? We went to a cave. We went to see dolphins. It was so fun. You want to think about something fun, something positive, something you enjoyed. What you would have done is think about the bad thing for 30 seconds to a minute, and you're going to think about this good moment for approximately the same time, same amount of time, so like 30 seconds to a minute. What you would have done is replace the bad moment with a good one. I learned this many years ago, and I still do it periodically. Makes you stay young, fresh. Hi. Hey, princess. Princess, wakey, wakey. My baby's awake, so I'm gonna be leaving y'all. But what you want to do is think about this. Do this process repeatedly. Think about the negative stuff, like one or two. Replace it with a good moment. Think about this negative stuff, one or two. Replace it with something positive. Just keep it going. Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going. Exert your energy, the negative energy. Exert your, give all of yourself into writing a book. That book that you've stalled on forever. Start writing. You don't worry about how it sounds. Most of the times, we don't love our own product, but people would really crave for it if we just put our thoughts and ideas out there. I always have that problem with shoe or slipper. A slipper. When I go into a store, I don't like it. But if I buy the one that someone else likes, I grow to love it. And the one that I like in the store, you best believe when I got home, I don't like it no more. I don't know why. So the things that we might like are maybe not the only thing that we want to put out there. The things that we probably fear that persons will not like are maybe the things that we want to venture in and put out there, because people actually need it for survival. You notice I didn't say want, I said need. Because when you breathe that one word that the Spirit has been placing upon your heart to say, well, please go and deliver this to my people. Do a YouTube live. Tell them this. And you refuse, I don't feel like doing on YouTube. Nah, I don't feel like it. When you choose not to step outside of your element, step outside of your comfort zone and do something different, share the word with the people, then you withhold that blessing from someone. They have this quote, something about like a word in Time saves nine. I don't know. Something. But something, when it's done in time, basically you save someone's life. I put it that way. Something like that. If you know what I'm saying, you can go ahead and comment it. But yeah, you want to listen to the voice that's telling you to do things a little differently. Stop focusing on the things around you that easily besets us. We can't necessarily change the issues that are gonna come. We can't always know what's coming to hit us. But when we do find ourselves in a bit of a pickle, a predicament, you want to learn to control that emotion so much so you know how to process your way out of the situation. Channel. Channel your way through. Princess is having a little time with daddy. She's having a little daddy time. So when you process your way out of the situation, then you want to, your mentals will be free because you want to spend less time worrying, less time stressing, less time being depressed so you can live today. Remember, the aim of this is to live today. Live today. And remember, you're a diamond in the rough. Okay, so tell me, since you're a diamond in the rough, when are you ever gonna come out of the rough? Who says when I'm no longer in the rough, but I'm just a diamond? Good question. Now we're talking. Who gets to determine that? Can I tell you that you're a diamond today? You're no longer in the rough. You're now a diamond. Is it up to me to tell you that? See, a lot of times we wait to be defined by others. We wait for others' opinion to move. We want to know what others think of us before we can move forward. And we want to move in accordance to what we think they feel, right? Right. Yeah, I hear the answers coming. I can hear them. You want to put your best foot forward and be your best you every day. Because I don't know about y'all, but I'm shining. You can't tell me that I'm not a diamond today because I say that I am. Who are you to tell me I'm a diamond? No more. You want to become your diamond. You want to step out of the rough. How? When you can manage your mentals. Choose what you let dwell here. Is that possible? Mm-hmm. Is it easy? Well, the more you practice, just about anything we practice, well, becomes perfect at it. So practice makes perfect, put it that way, right? Yeah. Choose you. Choose to be healthy. Choose to come out of the rough. Choose to be a diamond. Choose to shine bright. Don't let anybody dim your light. Most of the times, when we think that someone stands in front of us and the shadow, they just block the light because this is the light and this is the person, and so a shadow is there in front of you. It's just briefly, they're just passing. So they really didn't put out your light, they're just passing by. But what you do is that you fail to remember that you're a light. A nice, gentle light. And so you put out your own light, sometimes in the process of getting rid of this person from in front of you. Because we love to fight our own battles. So in the process of getting this person out of my way, I'm no longer a light, but I'm shattered to pieces. Now I gotta put these pieces back together. Now I'm blaming it on the issue, the person, the element that was there. This very temporary person, because my light was here and this person was only passing. If I had just waited for a few more seconds, the light was just out for like a bit. Well, this person is a bit older, so they were walking a little bit slower. Or it was just a jaywalking day. They weren't in a hurry to go anywhere, so they weren't walking fast. So just a little stroll, you know what I'm saying? But boom, you put out your own light. You just did. You would have put out your own light. It's not up to anyone, no, it's up to you to take the responsibility of your light being no more. Because a lot of the times, the issues that we have, they're not even an issue because we create them. We create them up here. We're so creative and artistic, and we don't always put that creativity and that artistic side of us, we don't always put it into something positive. We put it into making up stuff and affecting ourselves up here. So we want to learn how we're going to channel our way out of certain situations and when to stay still. Just be still and know that I am God. If we believe so much in God, if we believe so much that He's in existence, if we believe so much that our life is in His hands, then we have nothing to worry about now, do we? Nah, we don't. No, we don't. Because He will never leave or forsake us, and He will fight all our battles for us. Now, if God is going to fight all my battles for me, then all I need to do is sit back and eat some food, baby. All I need to do is chill. So a lot of times, we're in a situation that we genuinely place ourselves in. No one did do anything to harm us. No one did anything to hurt us. Nah. We are in this thing because we put ourselves in this thing. We refuse to see our worth. We refuse to shine bright like the diamond we are. Because we choose to be angry for a little bit longer than we should. Notice I'm not saying eliminate depression from your life. Eliminate pain. Eliminate hurt. Eliminate anger. No. I'm saying do not prolong your pain. The pain that is coming is enough for you to bear. Don't prolong the pain. Don't prolong the hurt. Don't prolong the disaster. Don't prolong these issues that you're faced with. Don't prolong them. Like I said before, more are coming. Every day has its own issues lined up for itself. Live today. Live now. Now is the time for you to be happy. Be your best you. Put your best foot forward. Live your best life now. Now is all the time you have. No, right? No. Now is all the time you have. And now is all the time you need. Change your choices. Become comfortable with you. Be more comfortable with who you are. Represent yourself. Represent you. It doesn't matter what your family, your friends, your neighbors, your relatives think. It matters what you think though. And it matters what you do. Yeah, it does. Does it matter what anyone else think of you? Rarely. As long as you're not doing anything illegal now, people, please come on. I wouldn't want you to be thinking like that. I know you're not, you're good people. But you want to put your best foot forward and be your best you. You're having a bad day, you're a diamond in the rough. You're choosing to not let this issue overwhelm you. Oh, hey, you're a diamond. Level up. Level up, people, level up. Be your best you. Be true to yourself. Stop hiding who you are in the shadows. Stop being, I don't want to say fake, but that's really the truth. It is fake. Stop being someone you're not. For persons who really and truly doesn't even care. They're probably busy minding their own business. Be your truest you. Be true to yourself. Live your best life now. Be happy with the stuff that you're doing and be happy with the choices you make. Even if the outcome is not the predicted outcome, you might still benefit from the unpredicted outcome that you're now faced with. So this disaster situation, or this little prickle, this unbecoming situation, this situation that just seems like it's just an upsetter. It's not what you planned for, and usually when something is new to us, then there comes ambiguity. So it's new, and because it's new, you become confused and you become angry because or disheartened because you're thinking, well, this was not what I hoped for. And so it's very difficult in that very moment to be appreciative of the outcome because it's not the desired outcome. You can't see any good coming from this outcome. Sometimes that's just the outcome you need to push you into your purpose. So what may look like an ugly setback could actually be the best way to move forward. It could be that moment that's going to give you your biggest comeback. You would have had to have gone through that kind of setback in order to make your biggest comeback. Now I'm getting a visit that I cannot turn down, and I wouldn't want to turn it down for the world. My princess is coming. Can you hear that smile? She lights up my life. I love you. So on that note, I'm going to leave you diamonds in the rough. Or diamonds, right? Yeah. I think you all are diamonds. Thank you, diamonds, for staying with me. I do appreciate the time, the effort, the energy. I appreciate you all tuning in. Thank you so much. Do have yourself a blessed one. Stay blessed and stay safe. Make sure you're practicing all the proper hygiene. Yeah, the washing of the hands, the wearing of the mask, and keep yourself safe. Please, wherever you are, keep yourself safe. Please. Thank you very much.